Welcome to your weekly edition of me, James, talking to you about our new coffee release at Blending Room, which this week is Migoti Hill. It is a washed Red Bourbon from Burundi and is our penultimate release from this country in 2024. In this video, I will discuss how I roasted the coffee, we'll do a taste analysis, and I'll talk to you about how I think you should brew it at home. Migoti Hill was brought to us by our import partners Omwani, and specifically a gentleman called Dave Burton who works within that structure. Dave and I recently did our Q recalibration together, so that was good fun. And Dave also used to be a roaster, so there's some nice discussions that I can have on the green coffee around roasting too. This is the second year that I've been working with Omwani for sourcing coffees from Burundi, and second year running, I'm absolutely delighted with the product that they have brought to us. Now let's do that science bit and get stuck into the roast profiles. Each of the roasted batches of the Migoti Hill this week were performed on my beloved Loring S15 Falcon. They had a starting weight of 12 kilos, I had a target total roast time of 10 minutes, I had a target end temperature of 212-ish degrees Celsius, and a post first crack development time of 1 minute and 30 seconds. I've employed a pyramid heat application, and as you can see on the screen now, what you'll notice that the heat or gas input increases through time, plateaus, and then decreases towards the end. This should encourage a better inner bean development and higher solubility for a lighter roast. And this is something that I will do an extended video on at some period in the future. You'll note that the rate of rise curves are an ever declining slope, following a pretty tight design per each batch. And the result then is 3 bean curves that follow a very, very tight design as well. The result of this will mean that each of the batches will have a very tight flavor grouping, and it makes my life a little easier when I'm describing those flavors to you, which is the next part of this video. In this segment, I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to assess the aroma profile and assess the flavor of the coffee. The aroma is such an important part of the overall experience of coffee, and importantly, it gives us an indication as to what we might experience within the cup. So let's dig my nose in and see exactly what we can smell. So what you'll get here is just this prevalent sweetness, brown sugar sweetness on the nose, and there's a bit of like a winey red berry character too. So let's, fingers crossed and hands together, hope that those fall into the cup as well, which I'm pretty certain they will do. Absolutely. Wow. So the leading and the first thing that you get is sweetness. Massive sweetness with this coffee. It is amazing. Okay, then we get into some of the fruit characteristics, and let's have a little discussion about those fruits. There are orange fruits like peach and nectarine, super sweet peach and nectarine, but then you get this little bit of red berry too, and I like that winey note that was on the nose. It's also inside of the cup too. The mid palate and finish then is all about this wonderful syrupy, unctuous sweetness, and all forms in the brown sugar spectrum. So bringing those things together, expect peach, nectarine, sweet red berries, and a beautiful syrupy sweet brown sugar finish. My intentions whilst roasting this coffee were to display it as filter or full immersion brewing, so cafetiere or filtration methods. This would work to some degree as an espresso because of the brown sugar sweetness, but be mindful that it's an extremely light roast color and you're going to get quite a lot of acidity too. So for those of you who enjoy expressive, bright, light espressos, this could be up your street. However, there would be a strong preference for more dilute brew methods such as filtration or cafetiere. You'll get that prevalent sweetness, which is exactly what this coffee is all about. I hope this video has proved a useful insight into how I approach roasting the new coffee releases that I do on a weekly basis. Last week's coffee, the San Lorenzo, is available to view online. You can purchase it along with the Migoti Hill via our website as part of our subscription service and with me at Beverly Market every single Saturday. Until next time, have a great week.